What is more important than taking care of children without families? Well, that is exactly what Gap Ministries is devoted to doing.
And they've not only helped these children in need, but they've given them a path to a bright future. So Jason Ayers, the Director of Culture and Communication, and Tian Kennedy, PR and Development Director, are here with how we can be a part of this vital mission. It's nice to have you both.
Thank you.
Let's start with a little history, Jason. Tell us about, first of all, you're in your 20th year.
Yeah,
Tell
that's
us
right.
how Gap Ministries began.
Yeah, so my parents actually moved here from Washington State and decided we wanted to help this community out, really felt called to this community, and that's when it all began. And we opened up our house to a foster kid and put some shelves in our garage and started giving food out to the community. And from that we grew to being able to do what we do today, and it's been amazing.
It is everything. So many children, especially now, are in the foster system, and you're very much involved in that. How many children do you serve?
We have, in our family style group homes, we have about 100 kids at night, per night that we're taking care of, kids and teens. And then we also have licensed foster families. And so altogether, I'd say we serve over about 250 kids every year.
Wow.
And these are kids who are having to go through this at young ages, right? DCS helps place them. What are the general ages of the children that you help?
It's interesting because there's all different ages, but we tend to get a lot of the older kids because it's in the group homes. So we have lots of 11 and above, lots of teens. And even young adults, if they choose to go to college or go to trade school or do some things that are good for their future, they can actually stay with us till they're 21.
Wow, so that's one of the big differences. That sets you apart. What else?
I would say things that set us apart is we do more than just foster care. We work, our whole goal is that we serve kids, but we want to bring healing to the family as well. It's not just about helping take care of the kids, but it's about how do we make sure the family's whole so that when or if they get the chance to go home, that they're going home to a healthy environment.
Right, that's huge.
And we're doing this all for them. What have their reactions been when they realize that they're going to get this help from Gap Ministry? What do you hear from the children?
Well, when they're children, they're like all children. They aren't always happy with the help they're getting. You're the parent or whatever. But we just recently had our 20th anniversary, and we had a lot of the kids come back. We had about a dozen of the kids that some of them had been with us 20 years ago, and a lot of them videotaped their story, and it was amazing to hear their stories and how they changed when they came in. And some of them were afraid, but one of the girls said, she said, when I first got to Gap, it was like a peaceful feeling, and kids were happy. And she said to watch my little brother run around and play with the other little boys.
To be a kid again.
Yeah, to be a kid. I mean, this little girl actually had been carrying, since she was about 6, going out and foraging for food, shoes. Basically parents not even involved.
And what's sad is it's not uncommon.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
You hear these stories time and time again, and you're really saving their lives. And when I heard that story, you just said that, it's like relief. I mean, no child should have to feel that they're carrying this on their shoulder, this huge burden, and then they come and they can finally breathe.
Yeah, and she's married now and has 5 kids of her own, and she says, my kids will never have to, I see them and they're happy and having fun, and I think, wow.
What a great gift that you were able to give them. But you also do other things too. Let's talk about what else, the other things that Gap Ministries does.
So we're not only we have the foster care program, but we do visitation and parent supervised visits, as well as we have our commercial kitchen, and we do second chance programs with John Hone and their culinary team over there. And so they're training people who've come out of incarceration. We also have our community warehouse, where we partner with other organizations to get food and items out into the community that's in need. And then we have a transitional home for women who are coming out of drug abuse.
And you have to have volunteers to make this all happen, right? Who is the ideal volunteer? Who are you looking for to help make a difference in these programs?
Anybody and everybody. I mean, if you got hands and you have feet and you can move around and help, we can use your help, and we plug you in wherever you feel like it works great for you. I think that's one of the beauties about who we are, is we have so many different ways that you can help, that if you like working with kids, okay, we can figure out how to help there. If you want to work in the kitchen, all right, let's get you help in there. If you want to help in the community warehouse, all right, we'll plug you in that way. So it's great because we can fit the need that you want versus you trying to fit the need that we have.
And right now, I mean, the holidays are here. It's a really tough time for children who aren't with their families, so they need extra comfort. You probably hear that.
Always.
Yeah, it's been wonderful. The community's donated lots of toys. We've had 2 wrapping parties this week where they've wrapped presents for the kids, and So,
so sweet.
yeah.
What
it's
incredible
really-
work you're
You guys
doing.
are doing amazing work. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you. If you'd like to learn more about the Arizona Foster Care Tax Credit, you can visit gaptaxcredit.com.